What's up, Nate? This your boy David Johnson. Man, you've always had my back. You've always supported me. So I just want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you have a great day and enjoy it.
That's what I'm talking about,
Stars.
man. This is all my football man crushes, man. This is amazing.
These are the superstars.
I know.
He said you've always had his back. What's he mean?
I just always supported him. I just felt like he's an amazing talent. He came in the size of a linebacker. He moves like a running back, catches like a wide receiver, and I've never been shy about watching greatness.
I think it's a third-round pick thing, too. You guys have that kindred spirit there.
Yeah, people oftentimes, they don't want to hear the word great if a guy's playing because we've seen so many greats in the past. I try to remind people at home while you're watching football, some of these guys are legends, so appreciate them while they last. They might not last as long as a Jerry Rice, but in the moment, these are greats of the game. So thank you, David Johnson. Appreciate that.
Nate's birthday. Keep the wishes coming, guys, at #GMFB. We have highlights from the weekend. Your boy, David Johnson, and his Cardinals taking on the Saints, Nate.
Yeah, let's do it right here. Breeze did not play in this one. Posing right there with the crew. Steve Wilkes, first-year Cardinals head coach, of course. Second preseason game. And check out my guy right here, David Johnson. That's what I'm talking about. Just check out this run. If you're a Cardinals fan, you're getting excited. He gets stopped at the 5. You get a little push by his offensive lineman, but he gets in the end zone. We will see plenty of that. How about Josh Rosen? Josh Rosen, 6 for 13 his debut versus the Chargers. He drops back. Check out this BB right here. Steps up, steps up. Touchdown right there to Christian Kirk. That combination we might see for years to come, huh? 13 yards right there on the touchdown. The Cardinals lead 14-0, and they would go on to win 20-15. Those guys talking right there, I love it. And he's a little fist pump, a little Tiger Woods, Aaron Rodgers, Michael Jordan, Kobe. Could he be one of the greats like those guys? We'll see.
Trubisky, what happened, Schrags?
Trubisky went up against a promising Denver Broncos defense. Last week didn't do much. He threw for 4 yards. How did it go here? Well, you don't blame him on this one. The snap is not great.
Come on.
And then Bradley Chubb finishes the job. Bradley Chubb, the 5th overall pick, making an impact. We got a 2-0 game in football. Chubb would have 3 tackles and a safety. Case Keenum didn't light it up last week. Would he do anything this week? They get him into the red zone here. Case is looking. Emmanuel Sanders overthrows it. Broncos would settle for a field goal. Keenum only played 3 series, had 78 yards on touchdowns. Chad Kelly would light it up as a replacement. Trubisky, though, finds the addition. Yeah, baby! Trey Burton, one of our favorite guests on the show, the Philly Special King. He gets a touchdown. The Bears would go on to win this by 1 point, 24-23. Lots of stars on the field.
All California affair. Raiders, Rams. Kyle, what happened?
Okay, what did you want for Christmas in 1994? What did you want?
A skip it.
A skip it. I love it. And why do I ask? Because that's the last time the Raiders played in the LA Coliseum. Christmas Eve 1994. Ndamukong Suh did not play. He skipped it. And who did, though, guys? Connor Cook. You guys got your fill. Connor Cook. Under pressure. Look out. It's Justin Lawler. He fumbles. Nate and Peter were on the call. This was electric. The Coliseum, I guess they loved it, but it was recovered. Connor Cook. Remember when
Crowd was good, surprisingly.
Crowd was good?
Yeah, no starters playing. The place was packed.
Yeah. All right, good. There's the stars on the sideline. Now, Gurley not in the game, so instead, John Kelly. Peter, tell me about John Kelly. He scored. Fumble, then scored, recovered.
6th-round pick out of Tennessee, quietly climbing up the depth chart at 70 yards last week, dominated this week.
That's right. Nate was up in the booth rapping. There it was Peters and Gurley, tight like Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley, whatever it was. I butchered it. Rams going on losing, and not a lot of starters played, but we had 2 legends
Rams
on the
won,
call.
Kyle.
Rams won.
We had
Saw Ty Gurley afterwards.
some big names, Kyle. We had some storylines. But I think we can all agree our biggest takeaway was you two on the call out there in Los Angeles. So we thought we might bring up some of these moments during the broadcast and sort of break them down. What say you, Kyle?
Didn't you guys at one point start talking about domestic pets? I think you
Let's
did.
talk about
Have
cats.
a listen.
Have a listen. Yeah, I want to see the cat talk.
Todd Gurley says he loves cats. He loves cats. He doesn't like dogs. He says he loves cats and that he's going to get 2 this year, guys. Not 1, but 2 because they have to conversate with each other. He says he's going to be known as Crazy Cat Dude this year.
Crazy cat dude. Everybody knows that crazy cat lady in the neighborhood. It makes sense, though. Cats are laid back. They're pretty chill. And that's Todd Gurley. This is running style.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Isn't this like a combine question? Are you a dog or a cat person?
Yeah, it is.
Are you supposed to say you're a cat person?
And what does that say about your personality?
I mean, I'm not afraid to say it. I hate cats.
Why?
Andrew, hot takes.
Why would you like them?
Yeah.
Todd Gurley loves cats.
Burleson said cats are laid back and chill. I don't think they are, Nate. I think cats are aggressive. They are greedy.
Are they greedy?
Yes.
Was it work done years ago that was on that fake cover of Cat Fancy?
Preseason football.
Hey, doing our job.
This is why they're paying us the big bucks.
Yeah.
Cats are greedy?
That's my take.
That's hot take by Shaggs.
Like Garfield?
Just cats.
Kind of grumpy.
They're just needy.
I like that you're deep in a cat conversation. That's second quarter, guys.
That's not the fourth
quarter when you're reaching. And it kept going from there. I saw there was a lot of love on Twitter for the P. Schrags hair.
Was there?
But some of the
Love
conversation during the broadcast turned to the hair of another gentleman. He's the head coach of the Rams. Have a listen.
So Sean McVay, had fantastic hair back then, and nothing has changed.
What are we calling that, Drew? Is that the Bieber? Is that bangs?
The Bieber?
It's the Good Charlotte.
Look at that. I can't even see his eyebrows.
Good Charlotte reference, too.
Head coach of the year. Everyone's praising him.
Take a shot.
We're just whacking at him.
Joel and Benji. He looks like Jake Paul.
Madden brothers.
Not John Madden.
Belichick
Joel
tips
Madden.
his cap at McVay. We're just cutting him
Unbelievable.
right down to size.
Making fun of his hair. And there was more.
Was there?
There was a rap, so let's check that out. It is a Nate rap because, of course, there is.
This is Nate Burleson. I was joking before that Nate's an MC in his free time.
Okay.
You gonna rap?
Yeah, all right. I got a little
freestyle
something.
third
Listen,
down for us?
I'm all in on the squad. I don't trip on the haters. I'm looking at the crowd. I see the Rams and Raiders. You got Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh. The Rams is coming. What you going to do? A little something light.
I like that.
I like it.
I like that.
I thought Schrager was going to give you a beatbox there.
Ooh. Like, the white Flavor Flav, man. Thanks for the hype. 2 times. Appreciate you.
Now, did he tell you he was going to do that, or did it just happen?
No, there's also a long discussion about how Andrew Siciliano saw Flavor Flav in a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And then Nate chimes in that Flavor Flav is his boy, and that he saw him at a Best Buy. Then Andrew asked Nate if he was buying batteries for his clock. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
this
going on.
broadcast.
You saw him at the airport or something once, right?
Yeah, well, that's my boy. Me and him go way back.
And Siciliano saw him at Whole Foods. Fear of an Organic Planet. That's what they're doing. All right, hold on, though. There's the Nate Entertainment rap, and then there's just watching Siciliano and Schrager's face. The face that Schrager made at the end of it. Can we see that, guys?
But Schrags is, like, used to the rap.
Hey, that's my hype man, right? That's my guy.
Dude, when the beat hits and those bars are laid down, sometimes it blows you away.
How did you achieve that level of curl on your hair?
That's
Anti-humidity spray?
That's LA
What did you do?
humidity.
Right.
That's Peter with a hair person. Sorry, Ashley.
When you're next to a wordsmith that can rhyme Ndamukong Suh with you, I mean, that's the face just takes over.
That's hardcore lyrics.
There was another picture that was sent in from one of our fans, someone
Okay.
who's there on site. They took a picture of you guys in the pregame, which I would love you to explain. Do you have the picture that the fans sent in? Because both of you guys have this look on your face. What's going on there?
Caption this.
It's not just Peter grimacing. Nate is also...
You're acting like you're not surprised if I'm grimacing.
Who is? Peter's pissed off about something, shocker. But then Nate, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky,
Was it
Nate
hot?
looks vexed
so
too.
hot.
That's
What's
what it
going
is.
on in that picture?
That's Nate.
I don't know.
I'm hot.
I know where we're sitting. We were looking at the left, and that's the tunnel where the players were coming out. And I know there was a few times players walked out, and I thought to myself, these guys are abnormally large. So maybe it was one of those times.
I think it was someone saying, "Get up!" And I'm like, "No, good morning football. Get out of here."
Gotta do it. The only part of it, no one would believe the first part of it. So it's good. Good story, though.
Yeah. But it was fun, though. Listen, we
So
did
where are
talk
you
football.
this week?
We're
Yeah.
same place between the Texans. Now this one's different.
We're
That
all
game
the way
was
back
all
to
back.
LA.
Okay, so listen, it was about 20 guys were sitting on the sideline. We're talking starters for each
All
side.
backups.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week, we expect Jared Goff to be in the game,
Awesome.
Todd Gurley. It's a real deal. Dress rehearsal. You don't blame either team, the Rams or Raiders. The NFL, crazy scheduling.
Right.
Gave them a preseason game, and in 20 days, they open up against each other.
Yeah.
So you don't want to show anything. You don't want to lose anyone to injury. But I will say this. John Kelly looking for the Rams. This kid, Chris Warren, the third,
yeah,
okay.
for the Raiders. We'll talk about him some
Kyle,
point this
yeah,
week.
massive.
This guy, 255 pounds, carrying the rock, looked amazing. And he's wearing 34 like Bo Jackson. So I am so excited for
He made
him.
angry runs, undrafted from Texas, and he's a legacy. Everyone's watching him. It's Doug Martin, it's Marshawn, and then maybe Chris Warren the third. I'm fired up about it.
And when is that game?
That is Saturday.
Saturday. You guys headed back to LA, huh?
yeah.
Back to LA.
Unbelievable.
More rapping.
Back to
Did
Cali.
you
More
dap
cats.
up Luis Perez?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
we
that
talked
your-
to him.
Bowling
Is that your
quarterback,
guy?
right?
Luis Perez, if I have 1 second to tell you,
Yeah.
it's crazy. We talked to him, and I said, so you have 12 perfect games in bowling. This is the fourth string quarterback for the Rams. He didn't get in the game. And he's got this perfect game situation where he was a bowler as a kid. And he says, yeah, I've got that. And I go, you got to have nerves of steel to bowl a 300. Like that final frame. And he goes, I have over 100 299s. Saying,
Oh, my God.
think about that. So this is a guy who, that last frame, and they love him. I mean, they love him.
You can't get him on the field?
There's a reason.
He can rip it, too.
Want him on the field.
Ooh.
He can rip his, or you want to tell us?
No, just you don't want to show off some of the good stuff.
Oh!
Well, we love him. He's one of our favorite stories, and thanks for bringing him to our attention right here on Good Morning Football. All right, we'll be back. A.J. McCarron went down Friday night with an injury, but will he be back for week 1? Does it matter if he's back for week 1? We break it all down with updates after the break. No pun intended.
Can you imagine rolling a $2.99?